In the 1980s and 90s, one name struck fear across corporate America: Kevin Mitnick. He wasn't a violent criminal. He wasn't an armed robber. He was a hacker, and the FBI called him the most wanted computer criminal in the United States. But Kevin's story isn't just about breaking into systems. It's about how curiosity, intelligence, and obsession can spiral into infamy, and then transform into redemption. Kevin's journey began not with computers, but with phones. As a teenager in Los Angeles, he became a phone freak, someone who manipulated telephone networks to make free calls and explore hidden systems. This curiosity for how things worked quickly grew into a passion for exploiting them. By the 1980s, Kevin was diving into computer networks. His specialty wasn't brute force hacking or complex code. It was something far simpler and far scarier. He mastered social engineering, the art of tricking people into handing over information. Pretending to be an IT worker, a trusted colleague, even a system administrator, he could talk his way past the strongest firewalls. With these skills, Mitnick accessed the networks of giants like DEC, Digital Equipment Corporation, Motorola, Nokia, and even Pacific Bell. He copied source code, snooped around restricted systems, and always stayed one step ahead of those trying to catch him. But his exploits didn't go unnoticed. In the late 1980s, Kevin was arrested for the first time and served prison time. When released, he went straight back to hacking. By the mid-1990s, he was a digital ghost, constantly on the run, using fake IDs, hopping between phones and connections to stay hidden. His cat-and-mouse chase with the FBI became legendary. Mitnick taunted law enforcement, leaving traces that suggested he was everywhere and nowhere at once. The media painted him as a dangerous cyber outlaw who could, in theory, start a nuclear war by whistling into a phone line. The reality was less dramatic, but the myth made him infamous. In 1995, his run finally ended. The FBI tracked him down in North Carolina after he hacked into the systems of cybersecurity expert Tsutomu Shimomura. It was this rivalry that finally gave the authorities the break they needed. Kevin Mitnick was arrested, charged with multiple counts of wire fraud, computer fraud, and interception of communications. He spent nearly 5 years in prison. For many, that was the end of the story. But for Kevin, it was the beginning of a second life. After his release, Mitnick reinvented himself. Instead of breaking into companies, he was hired to test their security. The world's most wanted hacker became one of the world's most respected security consultants. He wrote books, gave talks, and helped organizations understand that the weakest link in any system isn't always the code, it's the people. Kevin Mitnick's story is a reminder that hacking isn't just about computers. It's about psychology, persuasion, and human error. And it shows how someone who once symbolized cybercrime can transform into a teacher, warning the world about the dangers he once exploited. Kevin passed away in 2023, but his legacy lives on, not only as a hacker, but as proof that knowledge can be used for harm or for good. Stay alert. Stay protected. And subscribe to CyberLens for more stories of the people who shaped cybersecurity history.